Those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. There aren't any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win, and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge. And you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now to win the game.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake, Winston. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
1st and 10.
A very solid gain of 27. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get that to Edwards-Helaire out of the backfield. 3rd down here.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
26, Mike, 26.
From the gun, Winston. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down.
It's 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. They try the 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40. Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game.
Number 25.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call it productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
On 2nd down now, it's Mack. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
To throw on 3rd down, Simmons. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Simmons,
and he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34.
54, right there, 54, Mike. Who there? Hey, watch that.
Back to throw, Simmons. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Throwing again. Simmons. And a quick throw here. That's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On first down, Simmons. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rear view. He goes back out to kick this one off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there.
And this certainly confirms all the chatter, just how big of a final weekend this is. For the moment, the 6th seed is theirs, but it'll take a victory to officially lock that down.
And we have to keep reminding ourselves that number 6, that's no longer the final seed. We go 7 deep in each conference now. But you're at the point now when you have to win to guarantee your spot. You don't want to get stuck scoreboard watching and hoping other teams can help you out by winning their games or losing their games. You got to take care of business yourself and erase all doubt.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle. I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well, right out and right up the middle.
26 Mike. Get in the weight room.
Winston now from the 50. And now he'll tuck it and run. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Winston.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
The 7-yard line.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but having that big massive humanity that guided him to that spot.
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. And you can see it's no race for the top spot. That's been decided. These guys will hope to get through Week 17 in one piece before they host a division round game in 2 weeks' time.
And I think that what they'll do is they'll be very selective about who plays in this game. All right, there's certain guys that maybe are starters, but maybe haven't played as much as other guys during the year. Maybe they still need their timing back. Other guys, you're going to put bubble wrap and put them on the sidelines and tell them, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back.
A lot of bias against him.
A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks, the running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
Throwing on first down. Simmons. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
It's a gain of
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
The ball carrier.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength. So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. They're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. I think a lot of that is due to how they win on first and second down because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Stopped short of the
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown, LA.
From a yard out. And the Rams add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Slam.
A first down throw for Winston. This one caught by Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Hey, check. 53.
Winston now to throw on first down. He'll find Gabriel Davis. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. This duo locked in. 14 yards there. And a first down.
Let's go.
Winston now. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, we got 3 down.
To the air again with Winston. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 yards there, just like last play.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
First down, Winston. And he will find his man on the outside.
Winston's pass.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 3 yards the gain there, second down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
They'll throw again. Winston. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On first and 10, Simmons. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10.
Second and 10.
To throw again, Simmons. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
Simmons pass.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So from the 36 now, first and 10. From the gun, Simmons. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Simmons. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Incomplete in the end zone. Makes it second.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Mike 57. Go.
Throwing again, Simmons. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take
Final
over
10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. The corner, Stephon Gilmore, on the stop.
Right back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it.
That's the end of the
And
first
just
half.
like that,
With the
on we
score,
head to
Rams
half number
20,
2.
Seahawks 17.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but then he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. They keep it on the ground. Back again. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Following the interception, Winston. That's complete to Davis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. And that'll set them back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
Now Winston. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. If points result,
and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Look at DJ Chark as he and the rest of the offense head back out. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
It's a
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
They'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
30-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
He completes this one to Mack. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
It's a gain of 6.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Yikes, a 40-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Off play action, Simmons. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 40. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
A gain of 6 there on first. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Winston. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Here we go.
Now Edwards-Helaire.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
To throw is Winston. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Logan Wilson coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Single.
Another try after the first down sack. Winston, he'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third.
26 Mike.
Now Winston. And he's got it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
Make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. These babies cry all the way back home.
Winston. End zone caught. Touchdown Seattle. Gabriel Davis with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, and finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Just a yard on the
1
pickup
yard
there, and
gain.
it'll bring up a
Brings up
second and 9.
At the 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Simmons. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And it's third down.
From the gun, Simmons. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Back now in Seattle, Washington. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Simmons. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 41. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
He better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
At the 28-yard line.
To throw, Winston. And This is going to be incomplete.
How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the third time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
26, Mike, 26.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Rams.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Carrier. Kenny Clark in on the stop. A gain of 4 brings up third and
The
4.
Seahawks on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
26, Mike, 26, Mike. No chance.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak.
Able to get around one would-be tackler, but not much room after that. The window closes. He gets 2 yards there, second down.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
From the gun, Simmons. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mack. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And that is incomplete.
Simmons pass.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll run for it. It's Mack. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First down, Los Angeles.
Off the play fake, Simmons. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
53, Mike.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Winston sliding out of the pocket. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
That's a tough one there defensively because look at the stops they got on first and second down, and it's first and second and goal. And then on third down, they cover the receivers, but they leave an alley open for him to find, and he does. That is frustrating. You do almost everything right, and he still ends up in the end zone.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position #1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things. But winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
Throwing on first down. Simmons. Going right side here, and that's complete.
Simmons pass.
No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Operating from the gun, Simmons. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Throwing again on second and 10. Simmons. He dumps this off to Mack. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The timeout here is we got a player shaken up, and that's Johnson who's down on the field. And in week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. From the gun on third down, Simmons. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA.
To number 86.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll air this one out deep for Dave. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Gabriel Davis. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in.
You know, I just grab the nugget when I can.
At their own 22-yard line.
L.A. readies for its next possession.
Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Yards to go.
From the gun, Simmons. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Los Angeles.
And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Simmons firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Simmons. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
And 10.
Got a man. It's time incomplete. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17.
Today's final score.
Big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Seahawks, they will indeed finish over 500 at 9 and 7. And that is maybe not